law says we don't care.
Now we're talking.
This is Captain Truth broadcasting from where the map stops breathing. Out here, the wind's gone feral and the sea's wearing its funeral suit. They say the hurricane's a storm. Nah, it's a mouth. And tonight, that mouth's got a name on its tongue. Coast Guard turned their lights off hours ago. Ivy's yacht glows red out here like a wound and won't close, and every wave between us feels like a heartbeat that ain't ours. If you're hearing this, you're already inside it. The Baron's choir's turning up below the waterline, and the note they're playing, it's hunger. So hold fast to the rails, my lost and lovely listeners. The truth's about to break the surface, and it's got teeth. How's everyone doing this evening? That was Captain Truth, and I'm Commodore Z. It's Commodore Z coming in hot with another tabletop RPG with all of my friends around me, starting with directly to my right, retired 11 Bravo. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what's been the hardest part of the game so far for you?
Let's see. Well, my name's Jeff, or retired 11B, 11 Bravo. Former military guy, former game dev guy. Now I stream and paint miniatures, play video games, do tabletop RPG prep stuff, that sort of thing. I'm playing Uncle Cletus, um, and he's a good old boy, never meaning no harm. He's kind of like the hillbilly mechanic slash maker builder guy. He just kind of makes stuff work in lieu of having and he's literally he like what is the show? There's a something that's like so and so kill evil or something like that. And you got what's the overalls and the ball cap and all that dude, and he's got the full mullet, the full deal. Hardest thing has been that our knowing going in that we're dealing with vampires, high-end vampires, who are going to be able to do physical stuff, but they're going to specialize in non-physical stuff. They're going to be able to do mental stuff to us, and then not reacting to that, not building to that, just making a whiskey crock, a cold king, a very lizard brain, where Croc, who, in times of trouble, if it gets too deep, you turn to violence and then you just murder everybody. And that's as far as it goes. And for me, knowing and having to act counter to what I know is hard.
Okay, excellent. To his right is SickyP27, plays William. Tell us about yourself, tell us who you're playing, and tell us what's been the hardest part of the Chronicles so far for your character.
Hello, hello. As stated, I'm Hinkapy27. I play a were-serpent go-between for this pack, and now we've been going through one crazy night. I think the hardest part about this character, in a similar vein, has to do with that lizard brain, but it's manifesting in a very different way. Constantly, William kind of has going on in the back of the head all of these really brilliant ideas that just take prep time we don't have. There's a lot of like resource stuff that he's looking to. There's a lot of opportunities he sees, and we just don't have the time for it in this night. There's like fire arrows to make, or like poisons to brew, or avenues to kind of investigate of these vampires themselves in a very clinical way that if he had the time and a bit of that like callous curiosity to him, he'd be poking and prodding at these things to try to learn information or to figure out what's going on with these boats and these yachts, how long this has been going on. This seems far and away more than anything he would have thought was the case, like the breadth and reach of the forces that were imposing themselves on the keys, and his interest is peaked here, uh, and he would love to just very patiently peel the answers out of these vampires, and he can't.
Okay, so we want to get some answers from the vampires. I appreciate that.
Mostly, why? Fucking
Yeah.
why?
Well, in
They
my
do have some
defense,
Couple
questions.
it,
whys, couple wares, you know.
in my
Yeah.
defense, there were a couple opportunities that were
Exploded.
the opportunities were there for them to answer questions, and you exploded on them. So
They explode.
I
let's
mean,
be
yeah.
fair.
Answers
Well,
frequently seem to explode. This seems to be a problem with the changing breeds that does not keep itself just to the Garou.
yeah.
This is
Yeah.
true. This is
The
true.
exploding people has been a thing. Yeah.
Crit
There's
Crafters. I just heard from Crit Crafters. Unfortunately, he's been stuck in traffic for the last hour.
Oh man.
So he's on his way home. He's going to try to join us. I don't know if he's going to make it. I'm going
Okay.
to, if you give me one moment.
Yeah. Put a picture of a kitten or something in his slot.
I believe I do have a picture of something for.
Oh, boom! There's Saki. She's got her hat too. She's ready to go.
Taki's ready to go.
Yay.
There we go.
Hello.
And I don't have a picture ready to go for Andre, but it's okay. That brings us to Magnolia, played by Nerded Art. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing. Tell us what's been hard so far.
So I am Nerd at Art. I am the other half of Team Wildwood, and you'll catch me here on Commodore Zed's channel on Monday nights, where I play a vampire in his Vampire the Masquerade Dark Ages game. And I'm looking forward to the upcoming Changeling game that we've been talking about. That's going to be really awesome. I am playing Magnolia Mangray. She is her title in the family is the tongue of the Mangray clan. She is the prophetess. She speaks to the old drown and determines his will, as it were. I think the hardest part for her is that this is her first big thing, right? Like, she has taken over as one of the alphas of the clan, and she is learning how to be a leader, and a lot of people are looking to her for answers, and she's not always sure what to tell them. She is the twin sister of Sakra's character Jessamine, and looking forward to beating up some vampires tonight.
Excellent. Beating up some vampires. I like it. We got to beat up vampires. We don't do that enough around here. We haven't done that quite enough. All right, that brings us to Team Wildwood. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing. Tell us what's been hard so far.
Yo, Team Wildwood. I play a lot of video games and TTRPGs and retro stuff and jam a lot of games with these fine folk here. And I'm playing Greg, a were-toad, and like to do. And I'm as far as like what's been hard. I feel like this is the first TTRPG that I've had it pretty easy. I feel like all of the serious stuff going on is me helping someone else with their very serious thing. So my worries are somewhat about what we're fighting, but I've been kind of focusing more on not having my tongue cut off a lot in combat. I feel like that's like the thing I've worried about the most probably this whole session, because of that guy that pulled a machete out when my tongue was stuck to that steering wheel in like the very first session one or whatever. And I just like I get cold sweats at night thinking about that machete in that tongue situation. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the stakes aren't as high for me. It feels like that meme where the couple is laying in bed and she's like, "I bet he's thinking about other girls," and then it shows what he's thinking about, and he's just like, "I wonder how many golf balls it'd take to make me float in the bathtub," or something stupid like that. I feel like that's like everyone else in the team is stressed out about this like high level thing, and I'm just worried about like how I'm going to end up getting myself killed in combat because I didn't think about things well enough. It's weird.
Ooh, okay. All
The
right. I dig it. I dig it.
stakes aren't as high for me. I feel like a wingman in this time around. All the other games I've always been like really tied up in the things involve me heavily. But yeah, this time I feel like I'm just backing up a bunch of friends, and so my worries aren't like very specific to the story this time.
Okay. I like it. I like that.
It's different. That's cool.
All right, Sakura. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing. And while you're at it, tell us what's been hard so far for you in the game. In character wise. Then we'll get to me, and I'll introduce myself again. Then we'll get started with this wonderful game. So just give us a few moments while we wait for Sakura to type it out.
It's kind of weird not having our wild card tonight too.
It is weird not having our wild card tonight, but it's
It's like
almost
we're all gonna, we're gonna do what we're
Temporarily.
thinking.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
temporarily. Yep.
Well, Cletus finally had enough of that sass. He won't be joining us for the rest of the day.
I dealt with him permanently.
Thank you, Chaotic. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Chaotic.
I appreciate
Yeah.
I'm
that.
Saki. I stream games, mostly old, some new. I play Jessamine, Jess, Mangrave. My worry is that Jess, who is big, strong, and fearless, has become scared. Not just scared, terrified, as she encountered an enemy that can control her mind, and she knows she cannot fight that.
See, I have it too easy.
You haven't been mind
That's
controlled.
serious.
You did not get mind controlled by Ivy this time because you did not get on the
Oh.
you did not get on the yacht.
No. So my
You could-
worries are so much less than everybody
You
else's.
could have fallen in love with Ivy all over again.
God, don't get me started.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, so why don't we go through and let's take a look at our Cletus. How much essence do you have left?
Essence, I have 8.
8. How much health do you have?
Health, I have 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
William, how much essence do you have?
I have recorded 6 essence.
6 essence. How much health do you have?
Believe I've recorded 4, but I'll have to double check that number. But I have 4 on my online sheet.
You have some aggravated damage, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe
Magnolia. How
Yeah,
much
you had 4 egg.
You had 4 ag. Magnolia, how much essence do you have?
I have 10,
And
You want our
nice.
willpower.
How much health?
7.
Oh yeah, I do need everyone's willpower too. Thank you. Willpower?
I believe my willpower is at 3 because I gave one to Greg last game.
3. Okay. William, what's your willpower?
my willpower is at 4.
4. And Cletus?
6. Or correction, no, he's down to 3.
Kind of 3. All right, Greg. How much essence do you have?
6,
Nice. How much health?
8,
8. All right, excellent. How much willpower?
2,
2. Thank you. And Jessamine, how much health? How much willpower? How much essence?
8,
8. 8 essence. Okay.
5,
5. And willpower.
wait, 8 health, 5 will, 11 essence.
Okay. Excellent.
You kidding?
All right. Are we ready to begin?
Yep.
Let's go.
I suppose.
All right.
Ready?
Here we go.
Ready. I want you to remember where we were last time. We were chasing Ivy's ship, the Coast Guard cutter. Back
Yeah. Up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
up Schitt's Creek without a paddle in your yacht.
Oh,
Yeah, in our
okay.
yacht.
Yes.
Okay.
The hurricane is a living wall. Rain sheared sideways, the horizon erased. Sea and sky have merged into one black roaring mouth that swallows light whole. Every wave rises like a tower. Every trow a grave. Salt burns your eyes, and the air itself feels alive. Hot, wet, and breathing. Your yacht heaves between the swells, and the engine straining, prow pitching into the curtains of white spray. Each crash of the craft slams the deck like a drumbeat from one colossal heart buried beneath the sea. The cutter ahead flashes its running lights once, a blink in the dark, then again, fainter, swallowed by distance. William, you're still piloting, correct?
Yes, I think he would have taken over at this point. He is sweating and looking distressed.
I
Yeah,
would,
he
I would like.
he takes the
Oh, go
wheel
ahead.
back from Greg, giving him a very grateful look and a nod. And if anyone didn't know any better, he looks distressed at himself most anything.
I want you
I'll
to
definitely
make.
hand the wheel back off.
I want you to make a a wit plus awareness check. Wits plus composure. I'm sorry, wits plus composure, because that's what it is in World of Darkness. Wits plus composure.
Uncle Cletus will put a hand on your shoulder and look at you and kind of look at you in the eyes and go, "You're doing good, kid. You're doing all right. Keep going."
He'll do better than me. I don't know how to drive this damn thing.
That's the problem. I never should have. I froze. I'm sorry,
then-
Greg. And then he'll
No
come
worries.
back. I think that's only 3 dice.
Don't worry about it, kiddo. Drive. You're doing good.
My
That
goodness.
is 3 successes. Reroll a 10.
Good
That
job.
drive skills. Kitty cat? Yeah, man.
You notice just off the
This
horizon.
was this was a
3
wit
six-
composure. Correct?
Yeah. Yep. That's really good. 3 successes. You notice just off the horizon, the cutters cuts all its lights, and it goes dark.
Can we tell if it's still moving or not, or if they cut engines too? Can we hear or anything like that?
You would not be able to, but because you got 3 successes, you see just off the distance it has kept moving, but it's moving very slowly.
What do you guys make of them cutting these lights?
I have dark vision.
Yes, you
we
do
all-
have dark
all the-
vision.
All the gators do.
We all have dark sight, yeah.
Yep, you all have dark sight.
I do too, as well, actually.
For those who don't have dark sight, for those who do have dark sight, it doesn't matter. You're seeing basically in kind of like a black and white anyway. You can see the ship in the distance, light or
We
not.
can tell them running a little bit
Yep.
now. Looks like we're closing on this thing. We preparing for fight? What do you guys need to talk? We don't really know what happened there on the boat. They made her flee,
Running
though.
out of ideas, boys.
Whatever did happen on the boat.
I think they are
matter of what we
coasting.
do now. Yeah. Do
Might
do
be.
we want to coast with them, or did whatever happened on the boat, like, is it pressing enough where we can't coast? Are we trying to avoid this thing and head straight for your yacht?
We got no choice. We got to see this through.
A thud
got-
smashes. It feels as if a bus hits the side of your boat from underneath it, rocking and rolling the yacht.
Did you guys feel that?
Everyone make a dexterity plus
And
athletics.
we're
Rocking and
under
rolling, yeah,
attack.
they felt it then.
Dexterity plus
what was that?
athletics. Dexterity plus
Check.
athletics check from everybody.
I specialize in jump. Would that be relevant?
No,
Would I be
would not.
jumping?
It would not.
Oh,
You were
damn.
not jumping. You got 2 successes, Mags.
Looks like I got one success.
That's
although I
fine.
didn't see any dice roll on my screen.
That's fine.
What's going on?
I don't see dice rolling on the screen either. This is weird.
Player 24.
Oh, it's not
Got a
rolling on your
success.
stream either.
It's not
Didn't
rolling
I just
anywhere.
roll dice just like
Hold
an
on.
hour before we started? And it
We
worked?
did. Let me re-roll the. Let me reset the dice roll. Dice
I
roll.
refreshed.
Dex and what?
Hold on, let me try something.
Athletics.
Okay, I got one
Athletics.
success. It looks
Exactly.
like.
Athletics. Saki.
Oh,
There we go.
now I'm seeing dice roll. Okay, well I got one success.
I did not see dice roll on the screen on the stream though. For 1 second. That's weird.
Weird.
That is weird.
You may want to change your name in the dice room back to Team Wildwood, babe.
Team
That's how they
Wildwood.
are right now.
There's
Where's
weird
the
stuff
share
happening.
link?
Weird. I see him on the stream. Do you need to like add a new
I'm adding a new scene. I'm doing it again.
browser source?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? When I rolled him goofing off earlier, I didn't look at your stream.
3 successes.
Yeah, the dice decided not to work tonight. We're gonna have to pay attention to them.
Whatever.
Whatever. Okay, this is the first. Anyway,
At least
you
we can
feel
still see all the results
everyone
fine.
who succeeded, which looks like everybody but Jessamine, managed to
No,
stay on their
Jess-
feet.
Jessamine had
succeeded.
3.
She got 3
She-
successes.
She got 3. Sorry, Jessamine. I'm sorry. Everybody remains on. Nope. Who's on Zed? I was just rolling for me. Everyone got at least 1 success. All right, so no one falls off their feet. What do you do?
Nice.
Panic.
I'm in my throwback form, just base. I don't think I ever shifted out, and I'm climbing up to the.
So you're cutting power? Who's taking over the wheel?
I mean, to be fair, the way boats work, you could just leave that throttle forward and walk away from the wheel, right? I guess we're in a hurricane, though. It's not going to cruise very straight.
William still cuts power and heads to the side of the boat to look at what crashed into it.
All right.
I'll go look over the other side.
Give me a wits.
He scrambles, shouting, "They've dived into the water!" He thinks it's whoever is on this cutter.
Give me a wits plus composure check again, William, as you're looking over the edge.
Can I look over the other side and do
Yes,
one
you
too?
may, Greg.
I'm
Yes, you
going
may.
to check this out. I make mine speech
Weak.
link with Jess, jump off and change into dire form.
Noise. Does Earthbond help my roll in any way?
I'm looking from the side.
With Max.
I need to look up Earthbond. I'll do that later.
Rags, will you roll your 2 10s? All right. Anyone who got at least 1 success notices 3 fins poke out of the water. Large, gray fins spread in a formation, circling the boat. Greg, you notice them on the other side as you're looking through on the other side of the boat. Then all of a sudden you feel it one more time. Thud! As something from underneath rocks the ship. No need to make a dexterity check this time. You're not caught by surprise. Jessamine, you jump in and you shift the dire form. Are you spending an essence to do so, or are you rolling your dice?
How many levels does this yacht have? Is it just a single deck, or can I
I'll
jump up
spin the
higher?
essence.
This is a single deck. This is not a.
Okay.
This is not a. It's very expensive yacht.
Gotcha.
All right, you spend the essence, and you jump into your dire form. At that point, we're going to need to roll for initiative.
Initiative. Dexterity plus composure.
Dex plus composure plus one dice. This is going to be a quick, snappy combat,
Oh, right.
or at
the
least
one
should
dice.
be.
Yeah. So that would be 11. Although we do differently.
Out of nowhere with fishies.
We got a 10.
I did. Huh.
Nice.
Oh, what am I doing? I roll a 1d10, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
add your I'm
And if
assuming
you
5
add
to it.
yeah, that's.
This one gets me every time too. This is the first time I remembered.
I have a 12.
It's weird
You have
that
a
that's one
12.
thing they decided to have you roll differently for.
Okay. Does anyone have a 19?
That's a big number.
18.
Oh, I see a dice on your stream now. Oh, there's something wrong with your crop.
Something wrong with my crop. Okay, let's fix
Like
my
reset,
crop.
just reset your transform on that. Maybe it's got clicked and dragged weird or something.
Try again. Roll die. Perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
now it's green screened.
No,
It's got
green
filters
screen.
applied to it.
It's got
It
filters.
My
looks good
dice
to
are
me.
green.
It looked perfect for me.
In the room or in the stream? On his
the
stream, it's
stream.
green screened.
In the stream, it was perfect.
Okay, I'm just quickly gonna say my initiative is a 12, but I need to walk away for just a second.
Okay, your initiative is a 12. Okay, 18, 17, 16, 15.
Right here.
Cletus.
Cletus.
Cletus. 14. Me. I need to roll one more. And this is for the one underneath. Oh!
Damn it. Damn it.
14.
Oh, he's going up on a 19. Okay, so 13. Was that you, Saki? 12 was Mags.
Yay. Yes.
Okay, and what did you get, William?
12.
12. Okay, William. Okay. All right, so the first one to go first is the thing underneath the ship that's hitting the ship. It's going for a full-on attack on the ship. Minus its durability.
Jesus. What is the durability of this fucking ship? This thing made out of
6.
paper mache?
It had durability of 6, which is pretty good. All right, but it still takes 3 as the ship rocks again and you hear it begin to splinter. All right, Cletus, you're up next. You're still on the ship.
I hear the rocking. I see Jess jump in, which is par for the course.
Yeah.
And then there's a shaking underneath, and you could hear the creaking. It's just, God damn it, Randy! And he dives off the boat and shifts, insta shifts. Let's use another instance there into war form.
Into war form into the raging ocean. Gotcha. Okay. Excellent. All right, so that's your
Unless I'm on top of something, I don't have anything to like attack. So.
Right. Okay, so you jump. Your turn is to jump in. As you jump in, your eyes are used to seeing under the water, and the 1st thing you see is the largest 3 largest sharks you have ever seen. And I'm not talking large jaws. I'm talking large prehistoric.
Mhm.
I am talking dire shark coming directly at you. Well,
Large as Jess.
2 of them. One of them coming at you, one of them
Cletus
coming
is
at
as big as
Jess.
Jess is.
The
Yeah.
other, on its turn, I need to make its dexterity plus athletics check. Dexterity 3, athletics 4.
I think it's a good time to spray the water with my scent, and in this case, my scent is poop because I'm pooping myself.
It spends its essence as it leaps out of the water and shifts into war form, landing on the deck in front of Greg. All right, that's its turn. It can't attack. The other 2, one of them speeds its way toward Jessamine, attempting to bite. As a strength in its dire form, has a strength of 8. As an attack, a brawl of 5. And your defense, Sakura, and armor.
Three defense for armor if this is brawl, and her +1 defense.
All right. So that would leave me with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 dice. And a complete miss as the first shark swims by you, and you just dodge out of the way as it tries to bite you and drag you down. Same thing happens to you, retired.
I laugh.
Same thing happens to you, retired. What is your defense and armor?
Armor is armor 4,
Okay. And your
and he
defense?
has defense is 6. He has brawling dodge, which allows me to double my defense. So
Your defense is only 6?
yeah, my defense is only 6.
Well, 6 defense is high.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the lower. It's the lower of your.
The lower. Okay, so 4 actually, because
4.
it's my.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because of the brawl.
All right.
Well, I think your armor
shooting is not. Yeah, and
is
my
your
armor
defense and
is
armor.
4.
All right. So you are bit, and the bite constitutes a grapple. As you are bit in your war form by this giant shark, taking 3 lethal. As it clamps its jaws on you and begins to shake its head back and forth. All right, that leaves us with Sakura.
-3 for in this situation. 6 is great.
Sakura, you're up. Underneath
Do
the
you mind if I ask who's
water.
on deck?
Oh, I am sorry. On deck is Mags, then William. While you're all underneath, you see underneath you a massive orca ramming the ship from underneath it, attempting to capsize you.
Is it a were-orca?
It is a massive were-orca, but it's not in war form.
I don't even want to know what war form would be.
That'd be a whale of a tale to tell. That'd be a whale of a tale to tell.
Get out, Saki. God damn,
Getting
Saki.
kicked out. Wait, whose turn is it?
Sacker's turn.
Oh, okay.
Mag's on deck,
Never
then
mind.
William.
Let me get my cheat sheet up here. What am I gonna do?
So we have 2 sharks in the water, a whale, and a war-formed shark on deck.
That's correct.
And 2 gators, you guys. 2 friendly.
Two friendly gators in the water.
Uncle Cleves is in there with you. You got it.
Cletus is bleeding right now.
Hmm?
You're bleeding.
Lead us.
Bleed us.
I'm going to try to end this and spine bite the whale.
You're gonna try. Okay, so you're gonna try to gain them on the way. Okay, all right. So take
Hell
all
yeah.
the negatives that you normally take. So its defense in this form is a 6. Its armor is a 2. So it's 8 plus the negative you take from spine bite. You are going to be doing aggravated damage. As you speed, there's no attacks of opportunity in this system. As you blast past the shark that has been attacking you, you line up your shot, going directly for just behind the blowhole. Roll those dice. Strength plus brawl plus bite. Critical blowhole damage for sure if it lands. We'll see how that works out, everybody, as we await the dice to come rolling down the aisle.
I'm being blind. One moment.
No problem. Greg, what's your initiative?
11.
Thank you. You sure?
Yep.
It's yours that low?
I rolled a 6, and I
Okay.
have 3 decks and 2 composure.
Okay. Well, you get the first shot on this.
What were the negatives?
The negatives are no negatives. Oh, the
What were the
negatives
negatives?
10. Total of 8. Total of 8. Then then the negative 5 for spine bite.
God, just put my foot to sleep.
I can't do Thomas.
You can do an all-out
This.
attack. And then +2 to all out. You just sacrifice
I'm
your
like
defense.
-2.
Spend the willpower.
Add 3 dice.
Okay, that gives me 1.
All right, go for it. It's not a negative number, so you're not on a chance draw.
Sounds like we're really gonna have to soften this thing up.
So +3 gives me 1, or 4.
I think 4, because you can't go lower than 1, and then you would add, right? You would just go down
That's
to
correct.
a chance dice and then add
That's
3.
correct. Then add 3, so 4.
I like that chance dice mechanic. It's like if you
Okay, and does all out
Fuck.
give me?
+2.
oh damn, but no defense, right?
No
If
defense.
you go
Yeah,
juicy. What are orca's teeth like? Wait, this
Big.
is a were orca though, so it's gonna be
We're going to have to find out where sharks' teeth are like.
I want to like David Attenborough to
You got
narrate.
1.
Yeah,
changing
one aggravated damage as you bite into
Nice.
the back of his neck, and it kind of screams out in pain and shakes for a second.
But it's
Nice.
grappled. Haha.
It is grappled in your mouth. All right, that brings us to Mags. You're up next.
Okay, so I am on the ship, and you said that there is a shark in warbeast form on the deck.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, and
Staring at me.
it is not raging. However, it is very calm.
Okay,
Controlled even.
if I'm able to make eye contact with it, I want to use mind speech to simply ask why are you attacking us?
Why do?
You hear back. Can't help it. Under control. Baron's control.
That bitch.
So I would reach out to Jessamine with our telepathic link and tell her, you know, they're not doing it on purpose. They're being controlled like we were or like you were. And yeah, I think I would look to Will and, you know, say, Will, we got to try and stop them, but they're being controlled.
I think
And
we're
with the
both
fact,
gonna sink and we're all
that
gonna
means
die.
she is close.
I would, with him saying that, I think again I would link with Jess and say, get back on the boat. Let's just try and get out of here.
We
And just
need
try
to
and remove
find the
ourselves from the
vampire.
situations. Exactly. We need to get to the person that's the root of this problem. So get Cletus, get back on this boat.
Cletus is in the mouth of a like mega shark.
Mags doesn't know that. Mags is on the boat.
So that Max's action was to talk. It's like 3 seconds of conversation.
More or less. I mean, she knows that she's not strong
Oh,
enough to take
I didn't
on...
catch it.
Yeah. She
William.
knows that she's not strong enough to take on a shark in warbeast form like that, you know. And also, he's not making a motion to attack her. So I think if anything, she's probably just trying to stand in between him and Greg and William and make sure that if he does attack, that she's there to do what she can, you know.
William, you're up. Greg, you're on deck.
Cool. If the plan is to keep moving away from these sharks, then William will assess if he can still do that with the boat or if it's screwed.
Give me with the tech. If you want to check the boat, give me a wits plus craft check. Oh, I just lost my pencil.
Alrighty. Two successes, maybe.
It's good for now. It's still running. It's still running, but you don't know. You don't think you can take too many more big hits from it.
Gonna try to get away from the stuff that's giving the big hits.
All right, I'm gonna let you as a free. That was a free action. I'm gonna let you as your normal action make it wits, dexterity plus drive check.
Hurricane stuff still involved.
Hurricane stuff still involved. -3.
2 dice. No.
I should have asked this on my turn, but with my occult knowledge and specialty in vampires, do I know of any way to like break this spell that they're under?
I'll let you roll on your next turn if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
Excellent.
you might be kind of answering the same thing on my turn because I was actually planning on doing something to that effect. So we'll have to see how that
All
rolls
right.
out. I guess.
William, you got no successes. So as you lurch forward, the engine sputters. It doesn't go out, but it begins sputtering on you, and you begin pumping the accelerator, pushing the accelerator, and it begins sputtering and sputtering some more. It's not out, but it's running at less than half capacity. Reg, your turn.
So, yeah, I'm curious. I guess I don't know if I can be told this or if I just need to try, but I was thinking of trying to throw like a compressed air tank overboard and shoot it and maybe make a loud enough explosion to snap some of these dudes out or scare them off potentially.
Like a scuba tank.
But yeah, I'm thinking Jaws kind of action. Thinking of some Jaws inspired tank explosion. I mean, I don't think I can get one to put it in their mouth, and I'm not looking to blow these guys up because they seem to be friendlies. But I'm thinking that'd be a loud bang, and then maybe they would snap out of it, or they'd panic and run away due to the loud explosion. I can tell what you're thinking is hell yeah, wow, well, let's do it. I can see it on your face right now.
I'm thinking, give me a wits plus composure check.
Okay.
Difficulty 4. So
Okay,
4
that
successes.
zeroes me in. So I'm gonna toss. I'm tossing a willpower at it. Wait, does something go bad if I go down to 1 willpower?
It can, yes.
It can, yes. Well, I need some dice, so I'm doing it. Success?
You needed 4.
Oh,
You needed 4. You
All
look
right.
to the left, you look to the right. You do not find scuba tanks or compressed air or propane
just
tanks.
no tanks. Oh,
You just
none of
don't
that,
find tanks on the
Ah.
ship.
Okay.
But however, you do have a shotgun still.
Okay, so I still have actions. That wasn't
You
my
still
action.
that was
just a
not your
failed
action. That
roll.
was just you looking to see if you can find anything very quickly.
Okay. Can I like see Jess? Or no, Jess jumped in.
Mhm.
Can I see Mags and
Mhm.
like gauge?
She's jumped in
I'm just
between
gonna
you. She jumped in between you and the wereshark.
Mags did?
Yeah.
Is in between us?
Yes.
I put my body in between you and that war beast wereshark that was on deck because I wanted to make sure if he started attacking that I was there to defend you guys.
Is there room for me to jump backwards on this? I keep saying yacht, but every time you have to describe it, it seems more like we're on just an old fishing boat.
Not an old fishing boat, but it's not like the biggest yacht you've ever seen.
Gotcha.
It's a 90s yacht.
to 90s. Yeah, is there any room for me to jump backwards and then
Yeah.
shoot while airborne on this 90s yacht?
I think you can. Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds like some stuff I can do. Okay, is that a jump first?
That is a jump first.
Let me see my jump action here. Jump 7 when jumping. Is there any negative happening to me?
No. You're not
Say,
moving really
jump.
that fast.
Jump getting executed. 1
He
success.
jumps out and
I
says,
successfully
"Hello,
jumped.
my baby.
That's it.
hello,
Hey,
my
that's all you
baby."
needed was one success.
Cool. Now I'm gonna shotgun. I'm gonna rock the shotgun.
You're gonna rock him like a hurricane. Here we go. Here I am.
All right, -3 for his armor.
-3 for his armor.
Yep.
2 successes.
2 successes. Boom! As you pull the trigger on the shotgun, slugs just come flying out. It's not buckshot. It's slugs. And tear 2 holes in his chest. But almost immediately they fuse back together. And he just roars. Roar. And we go to the top of the initiative. To the orca. The orca who's just had its blowhole nearly ripped open by the gator that has it in its mouth. It struggles, but with only one goal in mind. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Stealthy Elf Productions, thank you very much. The were-orca tries to shake you off, Sakra, making a strength plus brawl check versus your defense only. What is your defense, Sakra?
Four.
4, okay. Okay, ooh, that's 2 10s. We roll those 2 10s. All right, so that is 3 successes. You are shaken off as its action. It's going to use its movement to ram the ship. All right, so it subtracts from its 6 from its, leaving it with a total of 7.
Oh no, wait.
Oh no, wait, what?
I went all in. No defense.
Yep, that's right, no defense. So he just broke through your grapple and then tore up into the ship, doing another 2 damage to the structure of the ship. Everyone on the ship now, especially if you just jumped in the air and landing on it, was not there, so I'll make him roll when we get back. All right, that again brings us to Cleta. No, actually, Shark that went to war form is now out of 17 because of his initiative change, because of going to war form. Cletus, what did your initiative change to when you went to war form?
It didn't.
It didn't stay the same?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so Shark 1. Shark 1 is up next. Shark 1 howls in pain as he gets shot and bites at the nearest enemy near him, which is Mags. Mags, what is your defense and what is your armor? It goes all out and spends willpower.
Unfortunately, in my man guys, which I am currently in, my defense is only 3. My armor is 4-3. Is that how that works? Yeah, 4-3.
So 7.
Yeah, it's like 4/3, whatever that is. One of them's for melee and one of them's for ranged, right? I don't remember which is
Like
which.
one of them was for lething, one of them was for bashing or something.
Yeah.
As a wereshark standing over 10 feet tall, towering over your form, just leans down and just yanks its great white head, mouth open, rows upon rows upon rows of teeth, slam down on your shoulder, and it just sort of lifts you into the air. All right. Cletus, you're up. With the other two sharks on deck.
So I am grappled.
Yes.
How can I get out of the grapple? And that is my intent.
Strength plus brawl, and you can make a
Okay.
movement afterwards. But that is your attack, yes.
Okay. Well, oh man, what did I do? Okay, so I should be able to break out of it. I won't be able to do shit afterwards though.
Oh, I forgot my extra limb attack.
You did forget your extra. Everyone forgot their extra limb attack.
Remember, team?
I don't have an extra limb to forget.
God damn.
Okay, versus his strength plus brawl, which is pretty much the same as yours. Apparently, looks like. No, his strength plus brawl is not 13 because he's only in direwolf form. So okay. Oh, sorry. One, two. All right, you have broken free from the grapple. All right, so you take your hands and you spread the jaws apart, and you kind of push it away from you, and kind of kick it in the snout and break the grapple.
Yeah. I would pull away and try to go to where Jess is. Maybe get some distance. I'm not going to bother trying to slap him with my tail because this is one of us and bashing damage does nothing.
Okay. That's the other sharks. The shark can't fight you because he was involved in the grapple. Shark 2 is the one that was trying to get Sakura, chases her, tries to get Jessamine. Goes all out, full speed, full ramming speed, attempting to bite her to take her down in the water. What is your defense, Sakura? None, because you were still under the effects of going all out. What is your armor? 4, because of your natural armor. So, okay. So that leaves me with 9. Plus 2. So 11.
How many turns are the effect of all out?
Her all out will expire this turn. And she'll have a choice if she wants to renew it. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 lethal.
What sounds do gators make when they're in pain?
I don't know.
If
I really don't know, but this is what the sound they would be making right now would be something like
I am dead.
You're not dead because it has to roll over to ag, but you are unconscious and you have taken on your human form. All right. That would be Sakura would be next. But now it's Mags. Mags, you get a feedback loop through your mind while you're in that shark's mouth. Your sister's just gone cold. Face reversal. Okay. Well, you can face reversal the last attack roll if you like.
Uh-huh.
But it could be worse. It could be
Yeah,
worse.
could be
Still pretty bad though.
That was pretty bad. Oh, but no one's got it. So, okay. So moving on before we
Who
get...
has a point? I
Unfortunately,
have the points, but I can't use them on my own game.
can't use them on your
Yeah, I
own
know.
game. All right. So that brings us... Oh, you do?
Yay,
Oh,
Mrs.
oh, she
Retired.
does. Okay, so we're going to roll it again. So re-roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 with 2 10s. Reroll, so 2 10s.
Thank you, Mrs. Retired.
6 lethal. How's that?
Oh,
How's that?
no.
Well, how's that leave you, Jessamine? Are you still full on lethal?
2.
2? Okay. Excellent. All right, Mags, you feel it in your mind link still a huge amount of pain coming from Jess. As you're feeling huge amounts of pain yourself in your mind link, as you are in the maw of a shark as well.
Yeah, and I didn't take any damage from that due to my armor. Is that correct?
No, you didn't take.
I'm in his.
No, your
Okay,
armor.
because you didn't tell me how much damage I took.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
You
okay.
you took 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
You took
thank
two lethal damage.
Okay.
Yep, your armor subtracts from the attack.
Okay.
All right, but it's your turn to go.
So again, I want to know if my occult knowledge and my specialty in vampires, if I know of any way to break this mind controlling that they have.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a wits plus occult, but -3 for being in the shark's mouth.
-3?
It's really kind of hard to focus.
No, that's fair enough. My specialty in vampires does count, right?
Yes, it does count.
Okay, it could be worse than I'm still rolling 6 dice.
Oh my goodness.
2 successes.
2 successes. The only way usually they're not able to go onto the death unless you're dealing with a major. Unless you're dealing with the most powerful vampires in existence. There's no way that they're going to want to put themselves at risk of death. So perhaps getting them close. But they don't seem to be speaking to you like normal. There's no talking at all. So the only way to do it is to probably kill them.
Okay, so here's a question for you.
Yep.
And maybe I'll just do it and we'll see what happens. But what if I'm hearing my sister howling out in pain? I know that she's already terrified because of our previous encounter. I am now in the mouth of a war beast wereshark. I scream Jessamine's name, and as I do, I send out a distress signal using my pack bond.
Send a distress signal for gators.
That's the thing. It works on changers and it works on those of my species, right? Isn't that the thing? So it would call. Yeah.
Okay.
Works for Aquaman too.
All right. So
That's what I was thinking.
So that's your action. Your pack bond. What's the roll for that?
I don't think there's a roll. It just costs the willpower, as far as I know.
Cost the willpower. Okay, spend your willpower, and you send out your SOS.
Yep.
And that's your action. William, what do? Your friend's in the mouth of a shark. The ship's in bad shape now. If it takes one more hit, it's toast.
Out of character, does that pack bond have any, does that distress call interact with these changers in any way? I just briefly heard it mentioned that it works on it wouldn't, the distress call isn't gonna shake them out of any mind control.
I was kind of hoping it might. I was kind of hoping it might shake them.
I'm looking.
I'm gonna give a resolve plus composure test to them. I'm gonna give them a -3 to it, but if they get a success, it can break them out. How's that? I think that's fair. Resolve plus composure -3.
Let's go.
The first one.
Negative.
Oh, it's their turn. I thought it was William's turn. I'm sorry.
Okay, so he gets out. One of them will break it.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Another one will break it. The one on the ship will not break it.
Okay, so the one that I'm in the mouth of is still raging, but the others are whole. You know what?
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
And
I'm
the
okay with that.
orca
This is fine. Sitting at a burning table. Orca.
does not break it. The orca does not break it.
Okay. Okay.
2 and
So
2?
we calmed 2, but we have okay.
calmed
I'm
2,
okay,
yes.
You know, it's okay. It's okay,
You
guys.
turned 2. You effectively turned 2. All right, William, your turn.
I think I only ever could focus on the one on. There is a war form on the boat, correct?
Yes.
Indeed.
That's pretty difficult not to deal with, especially when
Yeah.
they're being your friend. I am going to from throwback form. Do I have access? Do I have access to my more venomous aspects? I think I do. I
Ooh,
think technically I have them in any form, but I
Yes, you
just
do.
I forgot about Venom.
then
Did I put that on my cheat sheet?
from if I were to use the ranged form, could I also stay at the helm of the ship?
Could you spit that far? That's the question. They're at the front of the ship.
Well, where's that in comparison to me?
That's at least.
This is the 90s yacht,
It's a
baby.
90s yacht, baby. It's a long ship. It's gonna be hard.
This is the 90s yacht?
Yes.
This boat, just for posterity, this boat has upgraded itself over the campaign.
Of course, yes.
I don't even know what's going on with
When
this
I
boat.
marketed this,
Yeah.
it was an airboat that was
This thing's a
maybe
transformers.
No. You guys ditched the airboat at the first marina. This is the second marina.
Yeah, we did kind of acquire a
You
yacht.
guys acquired a yacht in session 4.
She's a single-decker yacht. We are in a hurricane, though. If you catch it where the front of the boat's up really high and the back of the boat's low, and then spit some venom, boom.
Or you
Just gotta
spit
wait
it
for the
back
rock
in your
of the boat to
face.
be just right. Hey, I mean, we had to roll dice to see if that's how it plays out.
All right. So you want to spit. Dexterity plus athletics, minus his defense, minus his armor. His defense in this form is a 3. His armor is a 3. So that's a total of 6. So -6. So your dexterity plus athletics.
Gosh, I still have a dice,
Nice.
but I don't even know if I want to do it. This also sounds far enough away where if I were to use my movement, it would be. Would that be like? Would I have anything I'd be able to do once I get there?
You
I think you
can
can move
attack.
into an action.
You can move and do an action.
So yeah,
But the spitting is your action.
you can move and spit.
And if I move, do I get within like reaching distance of Mags?
You can try. Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to try to grab her out.
Then he will do that instead. And to try and use. You're still awake?
Max is.
He's just still
Yes.
awake.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
conscious.
Just,
Yeah, I took
just
2 lethal
unconscious.
damage.
And there are.
Is she still unconscious?
No,
Oh,
Jess is conscious.
maybe not.
Jess is conscious.
Yeah, she's conscious.
Yeah,
She's
because
in
the
rough
reroll,
shape,
face
but she's
reversal or
conscious.
whatever. Right.
But she won't be attacked again, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my hands on Mags, and then use Brave Escape, and I'm gonna have to look that up.
All right.
Escape.
Brave escape. So it means you can escape the shark. So make your spit.
Oh, I don't. I. Oh, I.
Oh,
I don't
you're
know
not
if I'm
going to
gonna
spit.
do.
You're just going to brave escape.
Brave
If I
rescue.
can, I guess if I can do both in the turn, I don't know if I can.
I don't think you can do both in the turn.
Neither do I.
No.
So we're gonna focus on the brave escape.
Okay.
Let me find what needs to happen.
All right. For those coming in on who are just watching, our party of were-gators, a were-toad, and a were-shark, and a were-snake have been attacked by were-sharks and a very large orca. Well, they're in a boat chasing another boat in a Cat 5 hurricane. It's all very exciting stuff, and we've just begun.
Kind of forgot we were chasing that other boat.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little sidetracked there.
I'm here to bring us back, to bring the action back.
Bringing the action back.
Oh, I'm a derb. Was using human HP. My heath is down to 9 from 15.
Okay.
Oh,
That makes more sense.
Well,
that's
that's
a
much
little better.
better.
That's a significant improvement.
Yeah, Mags is in the jaws of a wereshark in her human form. It's not the best.
Find your brave escape. I'm looking it up in the PDF myself.
Got there. I roll wits, intimidation, and feral heart, then add 3 automatic successes to the roll. My
Go
goodness.
for it.
Let her rip.
Okay. Into who?
And what does that do for you?
It will, if successful, player rolls doubles character's move for each dot in feral heart and either runs away or hides. I do that next turn. The aspect requires no essence and can be performed in any shape. They reel from the shock. The trickster disappears. So they seem to be warded from me. The language is interesting because it doesn't really give any mechanical, like, this is what happens to them. It just says if you're successful,
You have to
next
hide.
turn.
You have to run and hide.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Roll it.
Okay. Wits 5, 3 successes. Okay.
Yep. You get 3 automatic successes. So you automatically succeed. I don't know why they make you even roll when they just give you 3 automatic successes.
Brave escape.
Yeah.
Is
Okay. So that's 4 successes. So you have to run and you escape, and no one can, and he cannot find you.
So you're below deck.
You're below deck.
I try to.
He was trying to grab me, I think, so that he could get me out of the mouth of the shark. was
Oh,
the
it doesn't work
idea.
like that. Yeah, it doesn't work like
Yeah.
that. Can't brave escape with someone else. That would be cool though. Now, if you want to grapple her out, that's one thing. That would be a strength plus dexterity, a strength plus brawl check versus his strength plus brawl, which would be fun to make. I think you should go for that one.
That will just be a good time.
That sounds like a good time to me. In the
Well-
meantime, there's no one driving the boat.
Yeah, and that
Okay.
orca is still about to hit this boat. We really just need to start driving it forward quickly.
I mean, we are. There's no one holding the wheel, but the speed has been engaged.
We're
The
just
boat
driving in
is moving.
circles. We're just driving in circles in the middle of a hurricane.
I mean, grand scale, this doesn't really affect you guys all that much, except for the fact that the fight just goes to the water and you guys can swim. I'm the
Or
one
no, the
who's
boat's not
screwed.
moving, right? Didn't you say the engine cut out?
Sputtering.
Sputtering.
Not
So yeah,
done.
we're not. I mean, we're not doing very much moving.
We're not
then.
doing very
Fair,
much
fair.
anyway. Yep.
Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay. That brings
Oh, I
us.
guess that's me then.
That brings you to Greg. Yes.
Okay, so I'm towards the front
Can
of the
ride
boat.
one of us.
the shark's got mags in his mouth. Is he facing towards me, or are they facing towards me?
They're facing towards you. Mag's body is in the between you.
All right, and I'm assuming
And
this
him.
boat is like most, where there's like a big bench seat on the back, and you can lift
Yes.
the bench up and hide stuff underneath. All right, so
Yes.
here's what we're doing. I'm gonna use my extra limb attack to shoot my tongue out and grab that bench, and then
Okay.
pull it back and smack this wereshark in the back, and hopefully make him spit out mags.
All right. So
Be kind of like a Heimlich, like a slapping a kid on the back to get him to shoot some food out of his mouth styles.
all right. So you're basically using the weapon, the tongue, as an extra limb to swing a weapon.
Yeah, kind of shoot out past him, grab the bench, and then bring the bench back into him in his back. So I guess that would be using maybe the bench as a swing weapon, I guess, with
No
my tongue.
problem.
And
Okay. So make your
however
strength.
you want to dress it up.
So in this case, you're going to need to make a strength plus weaponry check with your tongue.
Okay, I'm down for that. That's a stat. That's
Minus
any
his
negative here,
defense
which
of
is
3.
okay.
Minus his armor of 3.
Okay. That's a okay.
Yeah, you just saw the gulp.
Negative.
Negative, but you have
Okay.
okay. So what you've done is you've picked up the bench, and you've swung it forward, and your tongue is extended out, and you've attempted to hit him, and you've missed. And it's swung by him.
Yes.
All right, top of the initiative order.
Wait. That's my extra limb. I still have another attack.
Yes, that's right. You still have another attack. Go for it. Go for your other attack.
I'm gonna bump him with the shotgun. I'm gonna aim low though, because his mouth is full with friend. I'm
You're
going for
gonna
like
aim
some
low.
legs. I'm gonna
Go
go
for
for
some
like
legs.
a leg blast.
So you're going for a very specific shot. Okay, so
Of course. Yes.
that you will take a -1 to the shot, and you will
Okay.
also subtract his shooting armor, which is 2, so you have a -3 to this.
Okay. 2 successes.
Yep. 2 successes as
So-
you rock his knees, and they buckle for a moment, and he almost falls, almost dropping Magnolia out of his mouth, but he doesn't. He just manages to hold on to her. Top of the order, round 3, 3 and out. Orca smashes the boat one more time.
Damn it. Whiff it. Come on, whiff it. Damn it.
He does not whiff it, and his head breaks through the bottom of the ship. And comes
So that's
through
not
the
good for
top.
boats, right?
No, it's really not good for boats.
All right, cool.
As he crashes through the ship, he spends an essence to go into a
Jesus.
12-foot war form.
It's been good, guys. Throw some GGs over here in the chat for everybody before we die.
And lifts his arms and just spreads them apart and pushes the ship apart.
That is very cinematic. It's a beautiful scene.
It's cute.
You know, and I mean that's literally that's on the trailer right there.
We have our trailer.
Everybody on the ship, please make a dexterity plus athletics -4, including the other war form
I'd love
wereshark.
to. It'd be an honor to do that for you.
Does that apply to me as I am in the mouth?
No,
of
it
a
does
shark?
not apply to you because you're in the
Okay.
mouth of the shark.
That was a -4, you said?
-4, yes.
Dope, sick, yeah. Because I definitely -4. I was thinking that too. Shit.
All right, and if you fail, if you do not get a success and you're on the ship, which means you too, William. I need one from you too. All right.
Hell yeah, player 24 getting it.
Yes. All right. Okay. If you didn't pass, you fall. You trip. You fall over. The shark, the wereshark, does so, falls over, and Magnolia, you fall out of his mouth. But
Nice.
the ship is ruined in the middle of
Shit.
the ocean, in the middle of the hurricane.
Meanwhile, William is hanging onto the mast like Sheriff Brody.
Look at this. You're up. You're in the water.
The safest place to be right now.
You are
I'm
confronted
in
by
the whale.
a raging kaiju whale man thing.
Technical classification.
What size is he?
Oh, size 12.
That is scary.
What are you doing, Cletus?
Well, what am I seeing from where I am? Because
When you are,
I'm terrassing after
from your perspective,
Jess.
the weresharks have kind of like backed off. The dire sharks have both backed off from both of you, and you've just seen this giant shark erupt through the ship, shift in while doing so, and just tear it apart with one big huge roar as it crested the surface, expelling water out of its blowhole. Just a massive jet.
Nah, we're
And we're sinking.
charging. Nah, I've got to save Bubba. So run. War Beast, full charge.
Free Willy.
Yeah, I'm gonna free Willy.
Oh shit. Someone's freewheeling?
I'm gonna totally free Willy this SOB.
Hell
Not
yeah.
the way you're thinking, husband. Not the way you're thinking.
Wait, what?
Make your roll minus
Oh shit.
his defense and armor, total 6. So -6.
-6.
I don't know what Free Willy we're talking about anymore, but don't get Sed's channel banned.
I love it. Get my channel banned. We'll still do this. Let's just be on kick.
The orca whale with Elijah Wood.
Hey, Steel Eye.
Yo.
Let me. I lost. Sorry, I lost my my cheat sheet, so I'm having to do this the hard way. So strength plus brawl.
Where's Andre in all of this? There's a fourth
Nice.
wereshark, and there's pieces of Andre over there. I'm just kidding.
So,
Andre probably found some booze
I know,
below
right?
deck on this boat.
This
And
is the
that's
wrong
what
night
he's
to be
doing.
down a were-gator.
He's just drunk below deck. William fled down there and found him just sloshed.
and 11. Sorry for the slowness. I apologize.
Oh, you're
No
fine.
worries.
We're 3 and outing anyway, so it doesn't matter. What matters to
Holy
everything
shit.
matters. That's good.
5 successes.
5 successes. Nice. So you bite into the orca, and it screams in pain as its head is still above water. It just
Yeah, I like doing the jumping, Hulk smash. And so he tried to jump up and just bite, grab Claude, and just go into town on this one guy.
the sharks see you attack its pod mate. They realize they're no longer under control anymore. They're under their own control now, they realize. and they send out their own pack bond pulse. And I'm gonna make them make the same roll again. See if they can come out from underneath it. Wereshark 1. Yes.
He's out.
Orca. Orca's still not
Negative.
out. Orca's not out. Okay, that's a problem for the orca. All right, Sakura, you're up. And on deck is Mags.
Then Will, then me.
Then Will, then you.
And this is third turn, three
This
and
is
out.
30 out. Yep.
Make it count, people.
All right, so the scene that we've have set up is the where orca has burst through the ship. He's been engaged by Cletus. Team Wildwood is off his feet on the remainder of one side of the ship. Magnolia has fallen out of the mouth of the wereshark on the other side, and the wereshark has landed on his feet. The two other weresharks who were attacking have stopped attacking and sent out a pack bond to pull the pack apart, to pull their pack mates out of their rages, out of the dominate they were under. Having done so, all that remains is the giant orca. Unfortunately, the ship is destroyed.
Man. It was a good bout.
Was it? Was it really? And we're just awaiting Sakura's turn.
I guess it wasn't a very good bout. It didn't even have a second deck. Bite this
As
dude in
Mags is
half.
safe now, I am going to ask Mags, how badly are you hurt? Ivy has to be near, as it cut off when she fled last time. I'm going to head to the cutter.
The cutter's gone. You're not going to be able to
Damn
head.
it.
The cutter's gone. You're not going to be able to head to the cutter not in this water, not in this kind of. You are not meant for swimming in this kind of water. This is not conducive to anyone's swimming needs right now, unless you are a shark that's swimming below the current. Right now, the water is just so choppy, even for a gator.
Well, I mean, there's
Is
not like
there
the
a,
boat's broke too, so what else is she gonna do anyhow?
Right.
I was gonna say, is there a dinghy on this boat?
There is a dinghy. Yes, there is a dinghy. But you still have the orca to deal with.
Yeah, I'd say that's our biggest concern is taking out this orca, or at least injuring it bad enough that it comes to its senses.
Sakura, what do you want to do?
Bite it.
Oof, that's so brutal.
Sounds good. Bite.
Nice.
All right, so make your attack -5 because it's already been attacked once. -5.
I know our gator friends have been doing the death roll. Is that like an actual move in the book, or is it just kind of an attack, a flavored attack?
It's just a flavored attack. It's kind of hard
I
to
was
death
curious how
roll
you handled
something
that.
this big.
Oh yeah, I was just talking in general.
I've modeled this after the land titans.
You can't death roll a whale.
I mean, if it was like a baby,
You
just
could-
born whale, you could death roll.
You could death roll an appendage off of
So
a
wait,
whale.
8 dice. Let's see those beautiful dice.
If your dice aren't green, we'll be able to see those beautiful dice.
Greg, you're gonna have to spend your turn getting back up to your feet. Just to let you know.
Getting up to my feet.
I mean, you can shoot from your prone position if you want. Oh my God, Saka! Reroll those 10s.
Okay, this whale explodes, right?
No, it
Yep.
does not explode, but
Five,
you do
six.
6 lethal damage to it as it cries out in pain. I'm gonna make it a resolve plus composure check.
Snap out, do it. Snap out, do it. Damn it!
Still does not snap out.
This whale is under some
This is
serious
tragic.
mind control.
Mags, you're up.
Did the other one snap out? It's just the whale now, right?
It's just the whale.
Just the whale.
Say the shark that attacked me is now out. I don't necessarily know that though, but I've fallen to the deck and I am gonna scramble as fast as I can to gather Greg and William and try and move towards the dinghy, I guess. Is our best bet at this point. How far are we from land?
You guys are pretty far out there.
Okay, so again, if I can make eye contact with this wereshark, I'm gonna try and get a sense of it, coming back to normalcy. And I'm more or less gonna say, like, help us.
All right, William, what are you doing?
I am gonna try and find the nearest dire-formed gator in the water. And I'm gonna have to cling to a lifeboat. Like, we say the ship is destroyed. Yes. Am I treading water?
Not
I'm
yet.
trying to get us into a boat.
He's trying to
Yeah,
get
I'm trying
Yeah.
to get us into the dinghy.
We haven't fully sunk, at least as far as we're kind of role playing it.
Okay.
Yeah, the pieces of the ship have not sunk yet.
The orca is still around?
Yes,
It's our only enemy.
It's the only enemy, and it's between the pieces of the boat.
In range for a venom spit.
Yes, indeed. In range for a venom spit.
Do that. Let's see.
Someone animate this scene, by the way.
The spitter.
Orca coming through the ship. We need that for a trailer. Or an image of that.
7 dice without any negatives to it. Or
So the
there's
negatives are its
defense.
defense.
It's 6, right? So it's
So 1
1
plus 4. So it has 4 dice.
okay.
Minus 4 dice.
4 dice.
Yep.
Oh, minus 4 dice.
Minus 4 dice.
Okay.
Yep.
That still leaves me with
No successes.
There
As
you
you
go.
spit, and it lands on its sizzles on its skin for a second, and then dissipates, and it kind of looks at you. Greg,
Okay, so I have to get up on my feet.
yep. No, she helped you up. You got help. You got help to your feet.
Got helped up to my feet. Okay, so the dinghy's on the other end of the boat. There's a whale in between the three of us that are on the boat.
Yep.
We're on the okay. I'm gonna jump to the other side of the boat, and while I'm in the air, tongue attack and shotgun blast at this whale.
Okay.
Frog
it.
style, airborne. Doing it, making it happen. What kind of dice am I negating here?
You are just taking away the armor, so you're taking a 3 on both of those. Because
On
you
both
got
of
no
them.
more
Perfect.
defense.
Here's first
Yep.
one, tongue coming at you. 2 successes.
Oh,
Boom, boom.
Shotgun blast coming in.
Oh.
1, 2. 2 successes.
Ow. Pow! As you release the shell, boom! A big hole erupts in the chest of this creature, and it closes up.
This is also on the trailer.
But it's followed up by two
Hell
quick
yeah.
tongue strikes. Smack, smack. Do you apply venom with your tongue?
What does it take for me to do that? Essence?
In essence, yes.
I've got plenty of that. Let's do it.
All right, so you
Burn it
apply
in
your
essence.
essence. So he needs to make his stamina plus survival plus feral heart check. He does
Yes.
not succeed. What is your level of venom that you have?
Venomous 3.
Takes 3 ag. As the ag burn, this venom burns into his eyes. That's the
Yes, get
that
him
is the
eyes.
end of turn 3. So it causes it to go into a fear frenzy, which it shifts into its primal form, and just swims away as fast as it can. The other sharks shift into their forms and swim away.
I literally scream with my mind link, "Help us, you bastards!"
And at that point,
Yeah.
we're going to take our 10-minute break.
Nice.
Good job.
Good timing on that.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Those guys are bastards, by the way.
All right, I hope everyone enjoyed the music. We are back from break. Thank you for the raid, Logan. Thank you so much. Raiders, I'm Commodore Z. It's me, it's Commodore Z coming at you with some more tabletop RPGs. I'm joined by my friends. We're coming back from our 10-minute break. We've just had a massive attack by a kaiju-sized orca whale that turned into a 12-foot were monstrosity that broke through their yacht, leaving them in a crushed yacht out in the middle of a hurricane. It's bad times, folks. It's bad times. I want to do our mid-session check-ins real quick. We're going to start with Retired 11 Bravo. Tell us how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty good. I got the free Willy.
You got the free Willy.
So,
Excellent. William, how you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. Doing all right. Clinging to crocodiles.
Excellent. Nerded Art, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well.
Wildwood?
Wildwood.
You're muted,
you
brother.
muted?
Yeah, he's muted.
Oh, I was unmuted and I muted myself to say that I'm doing good and I'm doing fine.
Fantastic. And how about you, Sacker? How you doing?
It's a good time to remind y'all that Saki uses a text-to-speech.
I'm good, having a wonderful time, though I am exhausted.
Understood. All right, let's get ready to get started. The generator has coughed its last. It's dead, leaving only the thrum of rain on metal. The cabin's light flickers slickly green with emergency diode, every surface slick with seawater and blood. The storm outside howls like it's dragging chains, and each side of the ship is sinking. Then, from the emergency radio in the dinghy, a cackle, a burst of feedback, and beneath the noise, a voice you've heard before. Truth reporting. Storm cell Delta, coordinates. The signal fractures. 17.26 north, 82.9 west. The numbers loop. 17.26 north, 82.9 west. The cadence never changes. Every time you kind of adjust the dial, the voice resets like a tape on rewind. 17.26 north, 82.9 west. Then it starts repeating faster, each loop louder. The storm answers in thunder like a call and response. What do you do from the dinghy and outside the ship when this starts playing over the radio?
I feel like while he's still in range, Mags is once again gonna reach out to the wereshark that she had established that connection with, the one that
Ooh.
bit her. And she is gonna say to him, I know it wasn't your fault, but you got us in this mess and we need your help to get back to shore. You turn around and you help us right now, or you are gonna feel the wrath of our clan when this is over.
Greg, in essence, this has been added to you by retro perspective.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
you,
Thank you.
you hear back in that mind link. We've got no trouble with you, but we can't help you. We got to go help our own kid. We got to go save them from the Baron. You're on your own. Figure it out. It's over anyway if we don't save our kid.
Honestly, though, like hearing that they're going to the Baron to try and save their kin, I am okay with leaving it at that because I know that they're off to the same fight we are.
One 7.26 north, 82.9 west.
I'm gonna hold. I'm just gonna. I'll be outside the boat and just hang on over the side. I figure it gives more room because it's a small boat. We can kind of just float along, and yeah, we're flotsam on the seas now.
This thing have a little outboard motor on it.
No. Well, yes, it actually does have a little outboard motor on it. It is that type of dinghy.
Those are coordinates.
Do we want to go to those coordinates, or do we want to try to head back towards shore? Best we can reckon what direction that may be.
I think we need
Do we
to try and
have
get back to shore and get a bigger boat.
do we have the tools to actually follow coordinates on this boat? Compass, anything like necessary for doing that,
Map?
or do we just
Compass? No. You guys are just adrift. Unless you get back on and take the stuff, the stuff from the ship before it sinks, but it's sinking quickly.
No, I think as long as we know what direction shore is, we just need to get there as fast as we can.
Yeah.
That's what William will endeavor to do.
The yacht groans as it finally begins to start sinking. And then through the gale, a new sound rises. Kind of a low shanty, a dozen voices. Cracked, hollow. Echoing as if sung down a long corridor of the dead. Lantern light blooms in the dark. A ship eases alongside your dinghy, impossibly steady in the waves. Its hull is tar black, its rigging hung with tattered sails that never quite touch the wind. Gold lightning glint off barnacles and crusted cannons. The torn Jolly Roger flaps once, then stills painted across the bow in flaking gilt. The black veil. Tall man steps onto the rail. Hat brimming drip, coat stitched with oilskin and shadow. No beard, but a big grin on his face. His eyes glow like coins at the bottom of the sea. Well, now, he drawls, voice rolling over the surface. Ain't every day that the living drift into my lane. Named Slick Jonah. Captain, smuggler of souls, occasional rescuer of fools. He goes, you look like the fools who need to be rescued. You need a ride.
Yes, we could use a ride.
Mags instantaneously does not trust this man.
Is that a family name, Slick Jonah?
Like Joe, no, it's just my name. It's my name. It's my name. It's my name. You see. Don't ask how I came to become in possession of this ship, but I'll give you a ride wherever you want to go. Just hop on board. I'll give you a ride. It's once in a lifetime. I just have to be traveling through my storm, and I came upon you. One storm to another. That's all I have to say.
At what price?
What price? Just tell me what's going. Well, he goes. The Black Veil always takes a price, but it's not for me to say. I'm just the captain. I'm not the accountant.
Does your crew like to fight?
My crew? I mean, me and the Maiden Rue?
I guess if that's your crew, then yes.
No, we don't fight. Not what you expect us to fight.
You know who it is we face then.
Not particularly, but we expect you're looking after that black yacht in the eye of the storm.
Yes.
What do you know of it?
Well, we know that we can see that on both sides. Something big is going on there. Trey big.
Mags actually kind of perks up at him saying the words both sides. She cocks her head. And she actually stands up and makes a move to board the boat. And she goes, "What do you mean, both sides?"
Both sides, darling. We travel on both sides sometimes. Only when the storms get real strong and the veil gets real thin between the lands of the living and the dead.
I'll hop on board, literally. Hop on board.
Yeah, at that I'll step on board.
What does William do? I heard you speak up.
He's just following after Greg.
We're doing it.
About Jessamine.
I believe we have lost Sakura.
Her
not
computer
on
crashed.
She's
anymore.
she's rebooting.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. We will wait a few moments for Sakura. This is an important decision whether everyone gets on the ship or not.
We'll peer pressure her.
Peer pressure?
Yep. I'll tell her I found
Once
candy
Just joins
or
the
something
ship.
below deck. Didn't even need the candy.
He flicks he flicks his fingers over toward the ships. Looks like your bird's taking a shot to the heart. Climb aboard, swim home. Makes no odds to me. Lightning forks across the sky, illuminating phantom crewmen. A few skeletal shapes in faded coats, hauling lines vanishing into the fog. When the flash fades, they're gone. You don't see them when you climb the ship. All you see is a woman with a veil over her eyes. Dark dress. And she just stands there. She doesn't say anything. She just watches.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think you see many crewmen out on the seas with boats who can function. I bet all those boats, go away from you because you got wacky ass shit like that. And then he gestures at the veiled lady.
Go behind the maiden roof. We've been traveling for some time now. Since our last crew, I don't know, walked through a door and disappeared.
Yeah, well, it's been some time since we had to, fight an orca shifter on a stolen yacht. So, I won't talk about your veiled lady, and you don't have to talk about our misfortunes so much.
All right. Well, I don't know exactly where your bloodsick devil's yacht's hiding, but that radio of yours sounds like it's got the map. So bring it aboard and maybe they'll sing louder. He grins, a gold tooth flashing. Don't worry. I only charge the living on the return trip.
What? See, what the fuck does that mean? Again. He throws his hands in the air. My boat.
17.26 north, 8.29 west.
I'm just
And as she says it, she's still staring at Slick Jonah really awkwardly, and she gets like uncomfortably close to him. She's like trying to smell him. She's like trying to perceive what he is. And she kind of like half whispers to him, like, "Are you from beyond the drown?"
As you get closer to him, you notice that you see right through him. That he is not tangible.
I'm not even worried. I don't know what it is, but it's like I knew this guy from a different life.
Mags
looked
is
like a-
just fascinated,
He goes,
really.
I don't know
she's
anything about
going
the
caution to him.
drown, so to speak, but I've been on this boat for quite some time now. So you guys said you got some.
Yes.
You said you have some coordinates. Why don't we figure those out?
Yeah, she gives him the coordinates again, and she still stays kind of uncomfortably close to him, studying him while they're figuring it out.
All right. Why don't you give me an intelligence plus science check?
That's not great for me. I mean, I can only give him the coordinates because I have eidetic memory.
Oh,
Which I
okay.
remember everything. Yeah.
So you're gonna aid him in his science plus. Does anyone have science plus intelligence?
I
should
have
Oh,
two in
man.
academics.
do in academics, but no one has science.
My science is 0.
I've got 2
Okay.
in intelligence, none in science.
All right,
1 dot in science.
William.
Oh,
Intelligence
you're a
plus
scientist.
science. You're our scientist.
2 dice. 2 dice. This is the exact kind of science that I
Get
was
it?
expecting out of the swamp.
Yep.
He knows swamp science.
That's how we do it in the swamp.
Roll that
Hell
10
yeah.
again.
That's how we do it in the swamp.
All right.
If you want to
you
make,
got
if
you
you
got
want to
one
make, if you
success.
want to make whiskey out of peat moss, he knows how.
You realize you're gonna have to offset these coordinates probably by 3 degrees to compensate for the storm.
Oh.
It's storming so bad that our maps are shit. We're gonna have to do this.
Freestyle
And
it.
and then all he does is grab the piece of paper or whatever we're referencing and turns it slightly. But no, he will communicate the necessary information.
Now those coordinates align directly with the eye of the storm as it currently stands.
So the storm's been moving, but now it's just parked there.
Now it's just parked, yes.
All right,
Is that the
Mr.
spot?
Slick, please get us there as quick as you can.
I'll do my best. We're on our way. As he puts his hands on the wheel, chains extend from the wheel of the ship and bind his hands to it. He goes, "Here we go."
I knew it.
You do what? And he whips the wheel, and the ship turns into the storm and just begins flying through it. Cletus.
Yes.
The black veil creaks and hums as its wood itself remembers drowning. Your boots stick slightly with every step. The planks slick, the grain uneven, water sloshing between the seams. Somewhere below the deck, a slow clank echoes, then another like an anchor being dragged across the floor of the sea. The storm outside is a whisper here. The world feels muffled like you're walking through the lungs of something dead. chains rattle again, louder this time. Do you follow the sound down the narrow stairs toward the hold?
Yeah, I'll follow the like. I gotta find out what that noise is.
No light, just a faint phosphorescent glow leaking below between the planks. Give me a wits plus composure test.
Composure. I got that. Do, 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 do. Oops. Nope.
All right, so you just wander down the
Okay, I'm back fully. Lost the hat though.
no problem. You're on. Okay, Sacker, you are on the Black Veil with Slick Jonah, captain of the ship.
Touch the wheel.
He's touched the wheel, and you can't. You can touch the wheel now if you want, but once Slick Jonah touched the wheel, chains shot out of the wheel and bound his hands.
Dear
Saki
Avu.
knows. Saki knows about this.
Cletus is now wandering aimlessly in down below somewhere in the dark.
At the bottom
Like
of the
you do.
stairs, you find them.
Going straight into the light.
Chains, thick as your wrist, looped and knotted like serpents. They stretch through the hull and into the dark water beyond, as though anchoring the ship to the seabed. You crouch close to see the shapes tangled in the links. Faces half formed from rust and coral. Kin, not just gators and not just beasts, your people. The faces shift when the lantern lights flicker. You see your sister. You see your brother. You see Jessamine, Magnolia, Andre. For a heartbeat, even your own reflection stares back at you from the iron. Blood's thicker than water, boy. But it stinks just the same. The chain tightens, pulling towards the sea. One wristed link snaps and strikes the deck beside your boot. Where it lands, your family sigil glows red hot for an instant. Then it fades into the steam. You carry all of us, Cletus, the voice says. Every bad deal, everybody fed to the swamp, every promise never kept. The Baron just wants the interest. Another chain moves. The ship lurches forward. Water splashes up and you see it again, that symbol burning faintly on your reflection in the flood. Final rattle sounds almost like a laugh. You look down at your hand and they're wet, but not with seawater. When you wipe them on your shirt, you realize it's blood rising from the cracks between the boards, thin and black as ink. It seeps into your boots, whispering, "Can't outrun the river that raised you." What do? As blood begins to seep through the walls.
Mm-hmm. Nope. I'm not doing this. Turn around. He's gonna try going back. It says, "This is bullshit. No, we're not doing this. Nope. We're turning around."
Magnolia, you wander toward the starboard rail. The rain has eased to a fine mist and on the ship suddenly. You notice the storm rages outside, but the ocean's surface around the ship glimmers faintly in the glow light of the ship's lanterns. It seems calm in the immediate direct area around the ship. When you look around, you expect to see chaos, black waves, and lightning. Instead, you see still water, moonlit and red, a bayou. Glass calm under a blood moon, draped in Spanish moss. The air smells of cypress and rot. The world above and below no longer match. Make a resolve plus composure test, please. You realize you're looking at your own territory. Now, you're looking at your own area near the family compound.
I think Mags would feel almost as if this is like a blessing from the old drown. He's giving her a moment of stillness in the chaos, and he's reminding her of what she's fighting for. So Mags is gonna, rest her hands on the railing of the ship, and she's just gonna close her eyes and take a deep breath and breathe in that smell of home.
In that reflected swamp, something moves between the trees. Tall, scaled, regal in its slowness. Gator woman rises from the shallows. Her shape yours, but older, stranger. The gold in her eyes burns like a lantern flame. Her mouth curls in a patient smile, all teeth and eternity. Pretty little magnolia, the reflection croons, voice low and wet. You've come a long way from the bayou, ain't you? Wearing a ship like a crown now. Her laughter ripples through the red water, and its reflections worlds tremble. She waits for you to speak.
Do I perceive her as an older version of myself then?
Yes.
So I feel like I would be reaching out to her and asking her for her wisdom in this moment.
Silly child, I can't give you wisdom in the moment that hasn't come yet. I can only chastise you for the choices you make now.
Tell me what I've done.
You ain't done nothing yet. That's the point. You're going to the Baron, aren't you? Are you taking this slick Jonah? What you doing? What's the plan here?
We're going into the fight.
Now what are you gonna do? Get all mind controlled?
I don't know how to stop it.
Well, maybe there's a way. Maybe I can teach you. When you blink, the surface cracks. The red moon above the reflection becomes an eye, and it blinks back. You feel warmth behind your own eyelids. Answering pulse. For a heartbeat, your pupils go gold. Then the vision shatters into ripples, and the bayou disappearing beneath the stone again. The sea roars back to life. The water that splashes your face is warm, not rain, but blood. The rail beneath your hand leaves a faint scale-shaped pattern in your palm, glowing faintly yellow before fading. Somewhere in deep the waves, a voice murmurs, "I'll teach you, child. I'll teach you what you need to know. In time."
She's again going to take a deep breath and kind of nod her head in gratitude, and she still has blood from her neck wound that's kind of starting to heal over. It's mostly healed over at this point from the fight, but she is going to take that blood and she is going to kind of smear it across her face in like a war paint gesture. And she's going to say a thank you to the old drown for giving her this moment.
Excellent. Greg, you hear a croak. Croak. The sound slips between the thud of your heartbeat, steady answering as the ship itself were breathing with you. And then another croak, deeper this time, comes from the bilge where the runoff pools in the black water. Do you follow this croaking?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Give me a wits plus composure check.
Whiff.
You totally whiff. You deal beside the scuppers, because you don't notice anything. Nothing seems to resonate with you. But your reflection seems warped by oil and rainwater. From the darkness under the grate, a toad hauls itself into view, slick, molted, and impossibly large, the size of your fist. Not as impossibly large as you, but still rather large for a frog, especially your fist, your size 6. Its eyes are coins of dull gold, its skin shimmering with thin sheen of stormlight. The croak you hear doesn't come from its throat, it comes from inside you, vibrating through ribs and spine. The creature blinks once, slow, deliberate, and speaks without sound. Every king has his choir, little brother, even the drowned.
Brother? Do I see anything?
What was that?
Do I see anything?
Do you see anything? When you look at the frog, it just looks like a toad. But it did call you
Okay.
brother. Yeah, it did call you
Yeah.
little brother.
Like is toad's the size of me or like a normal little toad?
Well, it's bigger than a normal sized toad, but not as big as you get. No,
Okay.
but it did call you little brother.
What do you mean, brother? What do you want of me?
The Baron's voice rides the storm. Yours rides the echo. When he sings, will you croak with him or drown him out?
Drown him out?
Mm. Do you think you can? Do you think you have the ability to drown out his mind control power?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I do.
The pulse croak grows louder, faster. You begin to feel your heart struggle to keep its rhythm. The toad tilts
Can I
its
croak
head.
with it?
You can try, yes, absolutely. You can croak with it. But you'll have to change forms.
Okay.
All right, so you change forms over time. I'm not going to make you roll to change over time. The toad
Okay.
tilts its head, almost kind. Your song's off beat. Fix it, or be silenced. Give me a wits plus performance check.
How much of this do the rest of us hear?
Performance.
Is that an actual check? Let me double check.
I don't think the performance part is.
Expression. I'm sorry. Wits plus expression.
Okay.
-1 if you're unskilled.
The wits. I'm unskilled, yeah. So -1 to my wits.
Yep.
-1 to all dice then basically.
Yep.
Oh golly. Ha!
All right, you got a success. All right, you keep up with the pace and you croak again. It opens its mouth wide. It opens its mouth wider than seems possible. The gush of warm rainwater pours out, flooding the grate. It dissolves into a torrent, its outline collapsing into a swirl of foam and shapes itself into a rune. A spiral formed of 3 concentric ripples, glowing salt white. The rune pulses once, twice, and burns itself into the deck, leaving the scent of ozone and marsh lilies. The bilge water drains away, silent again. The ship rocks and the rune dries into a dusting of salt. Yet when you breathe, you taste it on your tongue. A faint voice lingers in your head, but not words, but rhythm. Croak, croak, pause, heartbeat. And beneath that, quieter still, when the song begins, remember your note.
Yes, brother.
The frog dissolves. The toad dissolves in your hands, flows through your fingers, down into the bilge water, and drains into the ocean. What do you do?
I'm gonna
Shaking McStabber.
I'm gonna close my eyes and just listen to my heartbeat, try to find that rhythm that my brother was talking about.
Fantastic. Excellent. Jessamine. Storm is drawn back from the heartbeat, leaving the sky a hollow dome of bruised clouds. Lanterns gutter. The only sound is the creak of the mast. And there, perched at its peak, is an owl, pale as sea foam, wings spread wide against the dark, its feathers shimmer like glass catching moonlight that shouldn't be there. Please give me a resolve plus composure check. Reroll that 10.
Oops, wait.
Oops, wait. Okay. All right, you got a success. All right, you resist the awe of this creature that you see, this spectral owl on this pirate ship that you've apparently that you are on. Thank you, everybody. Now the owl has taken notice of you. The owl blinks once, lightning silhouetting its body, then the world flashes white. In that instant, you see 1,000 versions of it. Owls perched on church spires, ship masts, grave markers, everyone staring toward the same horizon. Their eyes ignite like tiny little suns. The thunder that follows is not a crack but a cry. One owl explodes into feathers of light, each spinning through the rain like falling stars. Then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next. And then all that remains is the one that was there originally. And not all that flies is free, Jessamine. Some wings are made to warn. It explodes, and a single feather drifts towards you, glowing gold and violet. You catch it without thinking. It's warm, not hot, but alive, pulsing against your palm like a tiny heart. The whisper continues. The Baron wears the sky now. When he spreads his wings, remember every predator looks small from above. Feather brightens until it throws light across the deck. In that radiance, shadows sharpen into forms, the outlines of your pack below moving toward their fates. For a breath, you see threads of silver tying each of them to you. To the ship, to the storm's eye, the light dims, the threads vanish, the feathers code to bone white. And when you look up, the mast is here. Far off the clouds, a vast owl shape wheels once before dissolving into this lightning. The feather in your hand twitches one last time, then stills. Etched along its quill is letters too fine for mortal eyes and a sigil shaped like an open eye within a circle. As you breathe, the mark fades, but you feel it beat once beneath your ribs. A final whisper brushes your ear, almost gentle. Watch the heart of the storm. When it blinks, strike. Jessamine, what do you do with that image of the owl?
Watch the heart of the storm. When it blinks, strike.
Eye of the storm.
Aye.
Excellent. William, for once you're not in charge of driving the ship. You have a chance to relax, to reflect. And the one thing you notice is that the deck moves. Not the way the ship moves, but the way that a living thing breathes. You're still in your throwback form, and you can feel it. The way the boards ripple beneath your scaled feet, overlapping in patterns much like your scales. When lightning flashes, you catch a shimmer of oil slick green sliding under the varnish. Sound of rain fades, replaced by a slow, dry hiss that coils around your ears like a whisper inside bone. Give me a resolve plus composure check.
Righty. Composure. Two dice. Ooh,
Really? Okay.
I have no composure.
All
Oh,
right.
you've been doing great.
Since you failed, you stumble as you find it difficult to keep balance as the deck undulates underneath you. But now I want you, as you fall and your hands touch the deck, you realize that it does feel like moving scales underneath you. That it's no longer a wooden deck. Make a wits plus occult roll, please.
Alright. 3 dice. Oh, that's not how I wanted to do it. Should I roll one more dice or
Roll all
do 'em
3
like
dice at once.
Okay.
Mistakes
Thank
happen.
you.
You realize that what's going on is the ship is molting. It's sloughing something off.
I'm gonna look around.
You don't see anybody else on the ship. As a matter of fact, you don't see a
Okay,
ship anymore. You are on a giant serpent.
Ooh. Well, first thing he's gonna do, crazy change in scenery being what it is. Whatever the something is that's sloughing off, he's gonna try and pocket some.
Okay. All right. Then you hear a hiss. And the hiss grows
Oh
into
yeah,
words. Go ahead.
oh yeah, he just looks around trying to look so innocent. Definitely got like a patch of skin or something. Whatever his hand kind of like fell onto when he hit the ground
Okay.
slash this body, he like comes back up and he just subtly tries to put something in his pocket.
For science later, I take it. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. You hear a hiss that grows into words, scraping along the timbers. Shed what you were, or drown is who you are. The planks bulge upward, forming the vague outline of a massive serpent's body running the length of the ship. Its eyes are brass nails, its tongue a split beam glistening with tar. When it speaks again, the voice doesn't come from your ears, but your spine. You wear skin like armor, but it's just a cage. The Baron doesn't need to break it. He'll make you choose to crawl out yourself. What do you respond?
This is all a burden that has been thrown on us out of necessity. You're right that this is armor that I wear, and maybe it's not good enough, but it's all I got. If you can't tell, if I don't wear it right now, I literally, and he kind of gestures at multiple wounds that are still on his body. I'll fall apart if I don't. Your
Dead.
assessment is correct, stranger who has not introduced themselves.
Molt. Shed your wounds.
Show me how.
It's the snake-like being begins to shake and begins to undulate and rub its body against the floor, and it begins to molt, breaking the skin around it. It's telling you to do the same.
I mean, the closest way he can think to follow in that is to kind of shed the human form entirely and go to his dire form,
Okay.
the more wild of the two. Yes, the dire beast form, which I think for William, it's his largest animal form, and I think the small difference is that it's less a cobra. There's still a small hood, I think, but there's a lot of teeth, and there doesn't seem to be as many like venomous aspects. It seems to be built to rip and tear, which is a little different.
Frightening,
And
actually. That's a frightening thought. A cobra with lots of teeth that's not venomous. That just wants to eat my face. That's actually terrifying.
little older.
As you
Little
shape, as you
shape-
shapeshift, as you change forms in this dreamscape, your skin sloughs off, and you heal one of your aggravated wounds.
Ooh! Scrambling.
The deck splits, revealing a thin seam of water glowing phosphorescent green. You glimpse your reflection in it, eyes slit, tongue tasting the air. For a heartbeat, you see yourself as a true serpent, vast and coiled around the ship, each breath shifting in the storm. But the vision burns away in white lightning, leaving you kneeling on plain planks. But a strip of skin, translucent and scaled, hangs from your wrist. You grabbed it before, streaming in the rain before it disintegrates. And the hiss fades into the thunder. The last thing you hear before the sound dies in the same whisper, closer now, just behind your ear. When the Baron rises, only the unbound will still breathe. As time passes, for a moment there's only the hush of rain, softer now, almost reverent. Then, like slipping through a curtain, the black veil glides into stillness. The hurricane has opened its eye around you, a hollow of perfect calm. The sea is flat as glass, black as oil. The clouds rise in red ring to every horizon, lightning trapped inside them like the veins of fire. You see it, and there, at the very heart of the silence, floats the Baron's black yacht. Fast, gleaming, haloed in red light. It turns slowly, stately, its reflection a dark twin turning beneath. While no wind fills the veil's tattered sails, they hang like a funeral cloth, yet the ship moves forward, gliding over the surface without a ripple, carried by the will of the dead. The hull groans softly, a sound more sigh than creak, and the spectral crew stand frozen at their lines, eyes fixed on the vessel ahead as they come into appearance again. What do you do as the spectral crew appears on the ship once more? What do you do, passengers of this deadly ship?
We see
We're heading to the
our
right.
we see our destination though, right? We're moving up
You
to it.
you do see your destination. You are moving up to it. Yes.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask too. Yeah,
I slither and
I'm cool
hiss.
then.
I'll turn to the
Yeah, I think I
captain.
would. Oh,
Thank
go
you.
ahead, Jeff.
Yep, just thinking.
Um, I would be probably looking for Jess at this point. I've been kind of in stillness there, just kind of having my moment at the side of the boat. But I think I'd look for Jess, and I would probably go to her, and I'd make that same kind of familiar gesture that I've done with a couple of the other teammates, where I would just kind of lean my forehead into hers for a minute, and just kind of take a deep breath, and I'd I'd want to let her know, like, it's, I don't know how to explain it, but I know we're gonna get through this, and I know I know we're gonna stop it.
I hug in response.
End of the line, drawls Slick Jonah, his voice low but clear. He leans against the rail, coat whispering like the surf over gravel. Can't go no further. See your head don't belong to me. He gestures toward the Baron's yacht. That there's a kingdom paid for in blood, and I don't take foreign coin. Ghost wind rises once enough to ruffle his hat brim. You walk from here. Water will hold you long as you don't look down. He chuckles, hollow as an empty shell. Don't thank me. Every ferry's got two shores. You'll see me again when that tide turns back, or don't.
Yeah. Thank you kindly.
It's been a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Jonah.
Pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. Now get. You got keys to save.
Yeah, I think with that we depart.
Yep.
You stand on water that holds your weight. Not ice, not solid, but thick as syrup. Reflecting you in every perfect detail. Every step leaves ripples that glow faint red before fading. The black yacht looms larger with each stride. Its hull glistens as if lacquered with blood. Its gilded rails are carved with screaming faces. From the mast dangle 6 bodies, motionless, their eyes open to the sky. The silence is total. Even your breath feels muffled like the air itself is holding it in. Jeff, make a resolve plus composure check for Cletus.
Yes.
Magnolia, please make a wits plus occult roll at the sight of the bodies.
Does my specialty in vampires apply?
No, it does not.
That's willpower.
Reroll those 10s.
Did I have 10s? Yeah, I
You
got
did.
a
You had
10.
a 10, and Mags had 2 10s. All right, Magnolia. You realize that 6 was the number of rituals that were needed, and there's 6 bodies hanging from the masts.
The ritual's been done. We're like, it's already happened.
Jeff, you notice that you hear murmuring coming from the black yacht, from the ship, as if it's a ritual ongoing.
It's in process. Okay.
And that's what we're going to call game.
Look
Nice.
over and say,
Right.
for Azeroth.
For Azeroth.
All right, folks, let's do this. Leroy.
All right, guys. All right. Thank you, everyone. So tonight we are giving 10 XP. It is our final night of the game. So we are giving a final 10 XP so we can max out our XP. And I know what Nerded Art is going to buy. I'm pretty sure I know what she's going to buy.
Yep.
Are you going to buy the spell that gives you resistance against mind control powers? Or was that one you weren't even aware of that existed?
I wasn't even aware that was something that existed. You and I talked about the other one, the shield.
Oh, the shield? I think you'd much rather have one that protects against mind control powers.
Well, I suppose we're gonna have to talk about that this week before next Saturday's session.
I think we will have to talk about that.
What's that cost?
30 XP.
Yup.
It's 30 XP. It's a level 3 mage spell.
I have 22.
All right, so we're going to go around the table. We're going to ask what we liked, what we didn't like, and what our favorite scene of the night was. We're going to start with Retired 11 Bravo.
Let's see. Liked the unknown aspect of it. There was a level of unknown that was uncomfortable, But obviously we trust you as the GM and stuff. And it's just, all right, we're doing this, and it worked out. So that was the getting waylaid by the aquatic ferals. Didn't like. I don't know. It was a really good session. I don't have one. What was after that?
That was it.
Like,
and
didn't like.
best scene, favorite scene.
Best scene had to be kaiju orca. Roar! And then you see. That was cool. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that scene myself as well.
That was
William,
definitely on the trailer.
tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what your favorite scene of the night was.
I liked the vision boat. The vision boat was very fun. I've got more questions about this snake creature. How it was like, if it was connected to this boat more and I ended up being here, or if like me being on the boat. It's just it was very surreal, and I'm all for that kind of stuff. It was great. And then a dislike. I guess a dislike would be bashing on old dusty books. The language of changing breed. It seems to be made in such a way where it can have many different interpretations with many different people.
Yes. It is. I will say, 2007, Changing Breeds, New World of Darkness is a poorly written book. I just happen to love it.
Oh yeah. It was I was looking at Brave Escape, and I realized as we were talking, and I might be reading it wrong, but I don't know if it really, other than the flavor stuff, I don't know if it mechanically says what happens to your target.
It does not.
It just
does not.
it like mentions offhand what happens to them.
But doesn't give
Interesting.
an actual mechanical effect for it.
Yeah, and it's like they recoil, but who knows what that means, because we're not gonna go any. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What was your favorite scene of the night?
Favorite scene? Probably. I mean, it would be selfish to say the transformation stuff at the end of Cobra.
That's not selfish if you really enjoyed the scene you were in.
Oh no, it's really good.
That's really good. If you like that scene, you like that scene. That's not selfish.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. That brings us to Magnolia, Nerded Art. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what your favorite scene was.
Oh man, what I liked, I loved the whole gameplay of tonight. Going up against some other were creatures was a lot of fun, and then feeling conflicted about attacking them because they're just under mind control like we were. Like that sucks. But I like the way that we were able to work that out. And I thought the combat was really good. Loved Kaiju Orca, of course. But I think my favorite scene of the night was definitely the throwback to Wraith and being aboard the Black Veil again. Mags doesn't have a fascination with death, so to speak, but it's kind of a byproduct of her faith. Like she
The
doesn't have a fear of
drown,
death. It's
death.
just exactly. She doesn't have a fear of death. It's just something that happens. And so like to see something from the other side of it was very fascinating to her. So that was a lot of fun, and I don't think I have any negative feedback other than, did we recover any willpower tonight?
I was actually going to cover that. I was going to cover that at the end. I was going to give
Okay,
everybody
fantastic.
back 2 willpower for their vignettes. I was going to give,
good. Thank God.
give everyone 2 willpower back for the vignette. Well, Team
Thank you
Wildwood,
so much.
tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Oh man,
What your favorite scene was.
That was good. That was good stuff tonight. The fighting other feral creatures and doing some sharks and the orca and all that. Very good. Combat was also super fun. Flowed really well. I like that. Um, Gosh, I don't think there was anything I really disliked tonight. And then favorite scene, definitely having some of our Wraith session come back in the form of Slick Jonah and the ship was pretty awesome. I like that world building. That was enjoyable.
Awesome, excellent. I'm glad that you kind of dug it. I had this idea. It came to me like at the last minute. I'm like, what if that ship gets wrecked? What the fuck do I do then? They're out in the middle of the ocean. What can I do? I was
And
like,
that ship got wrecked.
that ship got wrecked, and it happened, and I had to go with Plan B. But actually, that's Plan C. Plan B was bad. Plan A was decent.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So there was Plan A, B, C, and you guys got Plan C.
I'm glad C is
Plan
what
Wraith.
happened.
What
We got
was Plan A and Plan B?
Plan B is if you had not survived the attack with the weresharks, you were going to wake up on the barren ship. Plan A
That's
was
fine.
your ship survived and you went and found the baron by yourself and did a whole bunch of different stuff. Sakura, your time to answer your favorite, what you liked tonight, what you didn't like, and your favorite scene.
Like the mystery of the ship, the puzzles, and so on. Dislike Slick Jonah, though I also liked him, and the ship as a callback to Wraith. Favorite scene, the boat fight in general. It was so different.
My turn. Things I liked about the game tonight was I did a lot of prep work for tonight, and we didn't have everyone, unfortunately. And that's what I didn't like. I didn't like not having Crit, and he had to miss this evening. So he's gonna pick up, and he's gonna be like he's gonna have been drunk, and it's unfortunate. But we gotta go live, man. We gotta do what we gotta do. So we did that. What I really liked about game was you guys were so Johnny on the spot with the combat tonight. It ran quickly. We did 3 rounds and out. We made it work, and it was really good. So thank you so much. And my favorite scene, I really did like just describing the orca coming in through primal form, breaking the ship, spending in essence, instantly transforming into its Garou form, where its war form, and busting the yacht in half. I wish I could animate that. I wish I could animate that or draw that at least. I think that would be great artwork to submit for Month of Darkness. All right, let's find someone to raid out to. All right, who are we going to raid out to? Anyone have any ideas? I want to thank all my new followers, McStabber Studios and Shanky McStabber. Thank you so much for the follows this evening. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who comes through. We're getting close to that 600 goal. We are pushing pretty hard. So I really do appreciate every little bit that helps. So we are going to see Quest and Chaos. They are playing tabletop. What are they playing tonight? How long have they been going? Let's see. Quest and Chaos. I'm going about the same amount of time we have, to be honest. But we'll bring it over to them. Let me copy and paste their name. We'll copy. Remember to check us out on Monday for Candle in the Mead Hall, episode 20, season finale. We'll be going into season 3, episode 1 the next week. But it's our big season finale. Done a lot of writing for it. And then get ready. Weird Wessex is on the way, folks. Our Werewolf the Apocalypse game set in 800 AD Wessex. That is coming. There's going to be a lot of action, a lot of hunting. There's a lot of everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stoked for Weird Wessex. Can't wait. Here we go. Here goes the raid. Everyone join with us. Let's go see this wonderful tabletop RPG that they're playing. They're playing Horror on the Orient Express. Here we go. Peace.
Good job, guys.
Oh,
Good game.
good game.
Yeah, great.